Alright, let's hit record and let's get going. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final session of Final Fantasy XV. Episode Arden. This is gonna be interesting. Yeah. I'm not gonna waste any time. Let's just get right on into it. Because, as ever, I am on an invisible ticking clock. Because my computer is slowly becoming a steaming pile of goat shit. Unfortunately. Alright. The long-anticipated episode Arden. Now, what's funny about this, as I turn it down a little bit, first time I've had to do that all game, because I've actually had to turn it up. Episode Arden was actually highly anticipated. And there was some talk for a bit that because FF15 was going through, Square was going through a bunch of financial issues, there was talk that this might actually just be a collection of cutscenes, that there was going to be no gameplay to episode Arden. But I don't remember the specifics, but it got saved. And it's an actual playable DLC, so we're going to go easy as per usual. And let's see what you got, episode Arden. Having turned the Empire to shambles and shrouded the world in darkness, Arden, erstwhile healer of those who are ailed, now sits atop the Lucian throne, denied him by the crystal some 2 millennia ago. ME766?
Long ago, there lived a man, blessed by the gods and revered by the people as their savior. His name was Arden Lucis Kylum. And he was to have served as the first king of Lucis.
But then bullcrap happened. As it does. So now we rewind in 2,000 years.
Tension between the two countries remains high, with neither nation showing signs of backing down. In other news, a member of the Border Patrol has been reported MIA since sometime before dawn this morning. The missing officer has been identified as 28-year-old Mars Sapientia. Although Officer Sapientia allegedly reported for duty at his appointed time, fellow officers say he disappeared soon after and has not been sighted since. Officer Sapientia is a tall, fair-skinned male and was last seen wearing his Border Patrol fatigues. Anyone with information on Officer Sapientia's whereabouts are requested to contact the Crown City Police immediately. And now a word from the Public Information Bureau. Today marks the anniversary of the founding of the Kingdom of Lucis. The Founders Day Committee has prepared a number of attractions in honor of this auspicious occasion, including a parade around the Citadel as well as a statue of the Founder King himself. All are welcome and encouraged to participate in today's festivities. This has been a message from the Public Information Bureau.
What about you?
Now, on to the weather.
Shouldn't you be looking for your buddy?
Today in the Crown City, we expect mild and sunny weather with nothing but blue skies.
I'm on
The
special
Borderlands
assignment.
may experience some inclement weather, starting in the evening and continuing throughout the night. That concludes today's news and weather.
Sweet home at last.
Welcome to the Founders Day Festival. In a moment, the parade will begin making
So this is the city Somnus built. Built on the back of his own flesh and blood. Just look at them, free of care and unaware of the war beyond their wall.
Huh. Nice little cute tongue-in-cheek reference to FF10 there.
In order to ensure the safety of all festival goers, we ask that you please follow all staff instructions. Vehicular access will also be limited in some areas around the Citadel for the festival's duration. In addition, traffic will be stopped entirely during the parade. We thank you for your cooperation.
There's some interesting details. Hills, just look at all those billboards and stuff. This is actually something that's been absent in the rest of the game, if I'm honest. I mean, look at how vibrant and lived in this feels compared to the rest of the game. The rest of the game just feels empty. Even Altissa, for as much as that felt like it actually was well done, and it really did feel empty, but this...
What need is there to worry when brick and mortar blinds them to the suffering outside? Why venture out into the world when you feel so safe within? What a life to live.
So yeah, we're gonna jot down some positives here. Because holy crap, already story presentation is getting a boost. So here's what I'm gonna do. Positive to specifically the brickwork in episode Arden, because it's already been awesome, and the Lindblom effect here in episode Arden. Look at all of those people. Even just what the crowd that is on screen is just like wow. That being said, though, because it contrasts with the rest of the game, I have to give the rest of the game a Lindblom Heck, negative. Because I've been thinking about it, and I was like, and this just kind of cemented it, you know? So, no. Anyway, let's move on.
And that must be the king's castle.
All I'll say to that is brave choice on that. I know that that's a building in Japan, and that's what that's modeled after, but yeah.
We should. No, absolutely.
Now, let the fireworks begin!
Okay.
Right, let's go.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Oh, there we go.
Cursed be the wielding wings of the gods.
Interesting way to start this one. The Tale of the Fallen King, Prisoner of Fate. Chapter 1, Darkness Awakens. So we're doing multiple chapters again. Okay.
Arden. Oh, Arden. You can't expect me to believe that.
Oh, but I do. You have my word.
Well, in that case... You look exhausted, my love. Are you all right?
I am. The gods bless me with a power and a purpose to cure people of what ails them. I must see their will be done.
Your devotion shall not go unnoticed. The gods will doubtless be watching over you. Just as I shall be watching over you every step of the way. It seems to me the cure for your exhaustion is comprised of two things, one of which is rest.
Oh? And the other?
Is me.
Oh, Era, pray be with me, always.
He's alive. Just as the ancient texts told.
Who?
Take him away.
course, this is a scripted sequence, so I can't adjust the volume dials.
Don't touch me.
Status report. Everything is fine here.
Roger that. We'll transport the subject to your location.
And we'll have the medical team ready as planned.
What's the situation over there?
Nothing to report. We're just...
Adagium sighted!
Whoops. We're gonna turn the music down a little bit. We'll turn it down to 70.
Adagium.
Get it back in the cell, no matter what. We can't let that thing off this island.
Stop. Cease this. Cease this. At once!
Arden enters Overkill when his HP falls to 0. While in this undying state, his attacks deal more damage, but his maximum HP falls every time he takes a hit. When Arden's next HP reaches 0, game over. Press B to attack with your arsenal of royal arms.
Enough! Disappear! Out of my way! Disappear! Out of my way! Nothing!
Land 5 successful strikes to perform a finisher. I think I've already seen that.
Enough! Must I atone?
These memories. Could they be his? I didn't purge him of the scourge. I bestowed it upon him.
Incredible. His power's unbelievable. Hey!
Chapter 2, Illusory Truth. That was seriously it for Chapter 1? Jesus.
Somnus.
Forgive me, brother, but the throne seats only one.
Gods, no!
Arden Azunia, Chief Besithia would like to see you.
Might as well head out. I dare say this outfit wasn't tailor-made.
Come, have a seat.
Gods above, we thank you for the bounty you have laid before us.
Don't want your food getting cold, do you? Are you enjoying your stay?
No.
You've been asleep for years. Learning to appreciate the waking world will take time. Perhaps I can help enlighten you while we dine.
How long has it been since you brought me here?
204 days. Roughly 7 months or so. Then again, the Lucians had you locked away in that prison for nearly 2 millennia. I'd be more surprised if you hadn't lost all concept of time. You must loathe those Lucians for what they did to you.
Was your examination of me a fruitful one?
Oh yes, you've proven far more fascinating than expected. No wonder they kept you locked away. To think the powers of a demon could dwell within the heart of a man, it's incredible. The Star Scourge doesn't sap your life force, it gives you more. Your cells can regenerate themselves, and you can demonify other life forms as well. There's no doubt you are
a monster.
Not a monster, a marvel. I can't wait to unravel all your mysteries.
What is this food?
Meat, cloned in this facility.
Cloned?
We cultivated somatic cells, used them as donors to fuse the nucleus transplant cells to the recipient oocytes, and then we...
Enough! I've no ear for the ramblings of a lunatic. What is it you want from me, anyhow? What about me interests you so?
You said it yourself, didn't you? You were chosen by the gods. And frankly, with powers like yours, I'd say you're nearly a god in your own right. We need those powers that you possess. With your strength on our side, we could finally put an end to the gruesome war with Lucis. You too must desire the fall of the kingdom that cast you into exile.
My desires are all in the past.
The man who wronged you may have died long ago, but his descendants live on to this day. Surely you must bear them some feelings of ill will.
My feelings are none of your concern.
Come along.
Shoot. Ugh, that annoys me. There we go. Drop the controller.
This is the fruit of my labor. A small portion of it, that is. I envy you. A human life is too short to truly understand all there is to know about the world. Go on, have a look.
Oh. This is our world?
It has been estimated that Eos came into existence some 4.5 billion years ago. Ancient myths tell tales of 6 protector gods who first alighted upon Eos in the ancient Solheim era. Fossils thought to be remains of the oldest members of the human race were discovered in the Pistala region. Some claim that humans discovered fire in the Sukarp region even before the dawn of the Solheim civilization. According to legend, the fire god Ifrit first bestowed his burning wisdom upon a man who later sat the throne of Solheim. The mechanized civilization of Solheim is presumed to have originated in the Diskai and Klang regions. Exactly when the civilization rose and fell, however, remains the subject of much investigation. The enormous crevasse separating the regions of Klang and Duskai is known as Telpar Crag. It is here that the War of the Astrals is said to have taken place. When Ifrit tried to reduce mankind to ash, the other gods fought back, and some claim this clash caused the collapse of Solheim. It is said that Ifrit, having lost the War of the Astrals, was interred atop the Rock of Ravito. After the war, the ice goddess Shiva allegedly sank into a deep slumber, nestled in the Goravas Rift of Vollup. To this day, no one knows what became of the blade god Bahamut.
There's your inconsistent pronunciations. In the main game, they pronounce it Bahamut, and in the DLC, they're pronouncing it Bahamut. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I absolutely despise the pronunciation Bahamut. I don't care if it's more accurate. It's a stupid pronunciation. It doesn't sound good.
The Earth god Titan can be seen supporting the meteor at the heart of the Disk of Kothis in the sky. As for the storm god Rama, legend has it he sealed himself away within Fosha Hollow in the sky. The sea goddess Leviathan disappeared in the wake of the war. Some say she swam below the waves and slumbers beneath the city of Altisha.
Which is true.
Some 2,000 years ago, the gods granted Somnus Lucis Caelum 2 gifts. The sacred stone and ring. With these in hand, he founded the kingdom of Lucis. In the centuries since, Lucis has managed to expand its territory while struggling to suppress a parasitic plague. As of ME 722, Mors Lucis Caelum sits the throne as the 112th monarch of his line. Regis Lucis Caelum is King Mor's firstborn son, and first in line to succeed his father. Angelgard, off the coast of Golden Key, is an uninhabited island that Lucians regard as sacred ground. Ancient texts tell of a monster known as Adagium supposedly sealed away within, but investigations into its existence have yet to provide conclusive evidence. Soon after the establishment of the Kingdom of Lucis, House Fullerey founded the nation of Tenebrae. The Empire began its occupation of Tenebrae in ME 359, a move that was initially met with much apprehension. In order to assuage the dissenters, the Empire preserved the Oracle's home of Fenestala Manor. This concession was partially made for political purposes. House Fleury enjoys close ties with the line of Lucis. The Accordo Protectorate has developed into a bustling league of towns at the heart of maritime trade. In ME 606, the Empire won an important battle against the allied forces of Lucis and Accordo, and in turn, annexed the Protectorate. The country is steeped in traditions and cultures that are incompatible with imperial rule, so the Empire has permitted it a measure of relative political autonomy. Centuries after the founding of Lucis, a movement to revive the lost civilization of Solheim arose around the Weltham region. Leading the charge was House Aldercat, whose brave deeds brought about the rise of the Niflheim Empire. The Empire built upon Solheim's magic technology and employed it for military use. This new firepower helped the Empire fell its foes, taking Tenebrae in ME 359 and Accordo in ME 606. As of ME 722, under the direction of Emperor Aedalus Aldercat, the Empire is developing new arms fusing magitech with demons. Vestiges of the ancient Solheim civilization can still be seen in the ruins of Piteous and Steelif Grove. Several ancient structures also dot the forest of the Fall Grove that encircles Castlemark Tower. Excavation of these various sites is currently underway.
Last one.
In ME 501, during an expedition in the Ulwat region, the Imperial Army discovered a new species known as demons.
That's it.
At center, we see what I presume to be Lucian warriors and the kings of yore. I've learned a great deal about the first king of Lucis, but I never knew he was second in line. It seems to depict a legend in which the chosen king dispels the darkness. If that's true, does that mean Lucis intends to someday stand above all others? Their trifling tales mean nothing in the face of our superior technology. Only we can restore balance to our world. At the top of the painting, we see the Oracle herself. The bloodline of the Oracle is one of the oldest in Eos, originating with Eromirus Fleury. Only they possess the power to commune with the gods. This painting depicts the Oracle as some goddess of light herself. She'd doubtless prove a powerful ally if she could be persuaded. On the sides of the frame, we see the Hexathian. Conspicuously absent is the traitorous god of fire who started the Great War of old. Perhaps developing a deeper understanding of the demons will bring us closer to comprehending their divine counterparts. But what if I were to find a way to combine those two disparate elements? By my estimation, the grotesque creatures depicted here are likely demons. Could this mean these monsters will be harbingers of the apocalypse? If only we could find a way to harness their power for ourselves. The line of Lucis was chosen to eradicate evil from Eos. And with the Divine on their side, how could they fail?
Okay, so that's the one it wants me to do. I'm gonna do all the others first. Let's not activate the device because we're still in learn mode right now.
Demons were first officially recognized as a new species roughly 200 years ago. According to ancient texts, however, humans have suffered from a parasitic plague wrought by the demons for upward of 2 millennia. Demonification is caused by a mutant strain of Plasmodia that takes root in living creatures and changes their cellular structures. Infected creatures begin to disperse miasmal particles, the spread of which is known as the Star Scourge. This model is a replica made from plaster poured into a demon-shaped cavity discovered deep underground. Demons sublimate when their vital functions cease, so this particular specimen must have vaporized after the mud around it had already solidified. Scientists believe this subject burrowed into the earth in order to shield itself from the light of the sun.
Interesting.
Given the demon's aversion to light, they typically stick to the shadows until the sun fades and the night falls. Adagium, however, is different. Unlike his demon brethren, he can still function uninhibited in broad daylight. Of course, the ultraviolet rays harm him, much like they would any other demon. Yet his cells regenerate quickly enough to essentially negate the damage. It stings. Like the light of the sun. Perhaps I'd best cover up.
Okay, I think that's everything? Yes. Alright, time for the required one.
Adagium. That is what the Lucians call the monster they imprisoned for 2,000 long years. His powers surpass those of any mortal, and his body is all but impervious to attack. It's no wonder the Founder King sealed him away on the Isle of Angelgard. He undoubtedly feared this monster might challenge his reign. It seems fortune smiles upon me. Though the Lucians kept him locked away for 2,000 years, I've managed to secure Adagium for myself. The raging winds and stormy seas may have cast all others away, but the waves parted for me that day and led the way. While I've yet to conduct any official research, the potential he proved in combat was most promising. I estimate his powers easily surpass anything mankind has ever seen. Perhaps this streak of luck has just begun.
Fascinating, isn't it? I pored over the ancient texts and found scarcely a mention of you. I barely believed you existed till I saw you with my own eyes. With your help, my research is proceeding smoothly. You have my thanks.
So we can actually do a save now that we gotten through all that cutscene. So, yeah. We'll get a save a half an hour in.
This must be how the gods feel looking down upon our world. Here we have a model of Imperial territory. It includes our present lands as well as our future acquisitions. Feel free to have a look.
I already have.
There's something you should see. Come with me. I found something most interesting on the Rock of Ravito. If my experiment on this specimen succeeds, it might provide the information you've been looking for. This way.
is that?
Ifrit the Infernian.
You subjugated a god and brought him here?
He was sound asleep, just like the legend said he'd be, so we put him on ice. Do you think you could turn him
into a demon?
If you managed to demonify a deity, you could learn truths no mere mortal could ever dream of knowing. You'll access 2,000 years of his memories, and if you can control him, he'll be a weapon of supreme power. It's certainly an enticing offer, isn't it? Just think you could exact sweet revenge through divine retribution.
How do you know what I want?
I don't, but I know you have no other options. Well, shall we?
I mean, he could let
Come
go
see
of
the
his
fruits of
grudge.
my Magitech research. This way. The ancient civilization of Solheim, forefathers of our magic technology, once flourished on this land. Had they not incurred the wrath of the gods, they may have remained prosperous to this day.
And you wish to restore them to greatness?
To surpass them, which is why I need you to lend me your strength. But I'm certain magic technology and demons are the keys to unlocking the door to a new future.
As ready as I'm gonna be.
Lucians? But how?
Kunmi Squad, Adagium sighted. Initiating
Requesting
engagement.
backup from Nimbus Squad.
Shutting down communications until all clear.
So, you've come to kill me, have you?
Or die trying.
Just as you and humans celebrate the same satisfaction for any man. So I may be gone, it was on the conscious soldiers before the fire.
Who is it?
You can no longer argue about it.
Predictable.
Would you like I am busy building.
Enough!
Perhaps you ought to sleep away your day. You monster!
Disappear!
That girl proved your undoing, you know. I hope you know it's
So this is it.
Behold!
what you call your idealization. These are the ones of the darkness of old time.
Come on.
I didn't need to say you're such a hero.
What is this, Castlevania all of a sudden? Hi, Rexar. It's going alright.
Blast!
He's alive.
You must stop him before he destroys everything!
Now we're up against Ifrit.
So this is it.
Whoops.
Dance!
Obviously.
Oh, Infanian, grant me the power to take Somnus, his people, and his cursed kingdom, and burn them all to the ground! No! I was the one chosen to be king?
Arden. Arden.
Era.
Forgive me. I defied the will of the gods and revealed to Somnus you had been chosen to be king. I never dreamt he would try to kill you.
But he did. Somnus fooled everyone so he could usurp the throne. Everything that happened, it's all his fault.
No! Listen to me. It's my fault. I'm the one who ruined your future. This was divine retribution from...
No, Era. See, calling this divine retribution is stupid. For a number of reasons, but the big one is Somnus could have just, supported his brother. But no, instead he decided to be a usurping jackass and go against the decision of the gods. Was it a mistake for you to reveal it? Yeah, but that's because Somnus was an evil bastard. Mr.
You've no sins to atone for. Gods! Answer me! Why have you burdened us with this fate? Era! Oh no! Era! Please!
In the names of the gods above, fulfill your calling, Arden, and punish me for my sins.
Era.
Kill me.
That's right. Kill her. Put that monster out of its misery, just like I did.
I can't. My calling is to save lives.
Just like you saved that innocent man by turning him into a demon.
Please, Arden. You must live.
I can't. Not without you.
Come. Why not give the lady what she wants?
Then it
Once
just
again,
stopped.
you failed to save her. No surprise. A monster can do naught but destroy.
I have a feeling that quick time event is unwinnable. Would not surprise me. Because it's a memory, not a...
I'll never forgive you, Somnus. This monster may not be able to destroy you, but I'll see to it that I destroy everything you built. Hear me, gods above. No longer shall I supplicate you for pardon. No longer shall I sojourn toward the light. Nay, the path I intend to tread is paved with blood and darkness. No longer shall I seek your guidance. This path is mine to tread alone.
The Empire's demonic experiments bore fruit before long, precipitating the production of a Magitech infantry. As recognition for his contribution to this research, Arden Azunia was inaugurated as Imperial Chancellor. Thanks to its newfound firepower, Niflheim managed to break the stalemate that shackled the nation for more than 100 years, and, in turn, forced Lucis to scale back its magical barrier. The untimely passing of King Mors ushered in the era of a new monarch, and the young Regis Lucis Kylum succeeded the throne. Meanwhile, Arden began to spread the Star Scourge throughout the world, stealing people's memories and learning as much about the kingdom as he could. In time, those memories began to merge with his own, gradually transforming him into a wicked echo of his former self. And now, at long last, the time for his revenge has come.
So that's the end of chapter 2 of this, so yeah. Ugh. So here we go. So that's where he became, that's how he became immortal, kind of thing. A fiery vengeance.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Is this thing on? Greetings, people of the Kingdom of Lucis. Do forgive me for interrupting the festivities, but I must tell you, this day of rapturous revelry shall be your last. Call it divine retribution. False kings and fraudulent nations are fated to perish. Sins of the past must not go unpunished. The time of reckoning is at hand. And today you shall atone on behalf of your forebears.
Who is he? We've yet to ID him.
Resist if you wish, but know that your fight against fate is a foolish and futile one.
Whoever he is, it's clear he wishes us harm. You stay here. I
I'm going to put a stop to this madman.
Well, time to set to work.
Attention all units, this is your captain, sir. Code Red, I repeat, Code Red. Follow your commander's orders and get the situation under control.
Everyone is dead. Technology.
Oh, giving up the hunt already?
This is going to hurt.
Claris here. Have you identified the creature? Not yet, but we believe it to be demonic in nature. Like demon. But how could it possibly withstand the daylight? For now, help the citizens evacuate. The Vanguard will take care of the giant. Absolutely, sir. The Crown's Guard is almost wiped out, sir. Target is still on the move. Special forces are on the way. Try to hold out until they arrive.
Take this!
Engaging the target. He's so strong. Sending backup. Don't let him get away.
Not bad.
So this is it.
Scared.
Tech bar. Issue E3 to command.
You are free.
Currently engaging the target. Sir, I don't think he's one of us. Then what the hell is
Don't hold back now.
So this is it.
Sir, we've identified the giant. It's the Infernian. They've reached the Infernian. An astral? Yes, sir. One of our officers seems to be controlling the Infernian, but we can't get an ID on him. What? Find out who he is at once.
Think you can kill me? I'd love to see you try. I must say.
There seems to be some kind of disturbance. What's going on?
Why, whatever do you mean?
Now I need you to locate and destroy the devices amplifying the wall.
As you wish. Just sit back and enjoy the show.
Now, where in the world might those dastardly devices be?
So now we gotta look for the wall amplifiers.
I've marked the location of all the devices they're using to amplify the wall. They seem to be positioned on rooftops around the city. Find them and destroy them.
With pleasure. I'll be sure to keep you abreast of my progress. No rest for the wicked.
Okay, so we can do a phantasmal leap.
Perhaps I'll take the high road.
Okay, I get it. Hit it, can you not?
Enjoy. Enjoy. Is this truly the best Lucis can muster?
How lucky you are to know the sweet release of death.
I swore to vanquish all who would besmirch this sacred pulse. All trespassers shall be eliminated.
Oh dear. The kingdom's defense budget is sure to be nothing to stop. Let's get this over with, shall we? Interesting. It seems they have a line of defense waiting to deploy.
Prepare yourself.
There we go. It's one down. We've overtaken Sector A. Hostile station there have been weakened. Interesting.
One device down.
It doesn't seem to have had any effect just yet. Keep going for now.
Oh, okay. So Arden has his own skill tree called Descension. Interesting. Sure, let's grab a mid-air jump, a double jump. Alright. I don't have enough for that. I don't have that. Enough for that. And I don't have enough for that. Okay. Okay, I need to AFK briefly. I will be right back. And yes, Arden's DLC, first time. I'm Vladimir, so, yep. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay. Let's continue.
Sir, one of the wall amplifiers has been destroyed. But why would he target them? Is this a NIF attack? We haven't sighted any Imperial soldiers inside or outside the wall, sir. Then they must have sent him to do their dirty work. Stop him at once, sir!
How tragically weak you are.
Time to head back down.
No, time to go back up. Come on, Leonard. We got shit to do.
This is going to hurt.
Defend the city at all costs!
Oh, hi guys.
How's that? Think you can kill me? I'd love to see you try.
Oh dear, you look like you've seen a ghost.
Target acquired! Commencing elimination! It's over!
Yoink.
Don't hold that now!
Begin the attack!
This is going to hurt.
Yoink. Alright, time for the next Guardian to wake up.
I had sworn to vanquish all who would besmirch this sacred place. All trespassers shall be eliminated.
Not even close. Behold! Set their hearts ablaze. Praise be to the gods above!
This is it.
In times of crisis, they call upon the kings of yore to come to their aid. Bless their souls. If they summon the old wall, perhaps I'll see that long-lost brother of mine.
Alright. That's another one down.
Things are going swimmingly.
Wonderful. Here's hoping you can continue unimpeded. He's going after the wall amplifier, sir. He took out another one? Now station reinforcements around the amplifiers. Sir.
They're causing quite a stir down there.
I need backup!
Oh. As you explore Insomnia, destroy decorations and other objects related to the Founder's Day to boost your score. Huh. Okay. I mean, Arden would do that, so...
This is going to hurt.
I'll just grab all of
Can't
that.
say you didn't try.
Whoops. Oh, it's not done yet. There we go. Third Guardian. Because this is supposed to be Arden's backstory, Iraxor, we're meant to see what made him a villain and why he was the villain. And the TLDR was his brother was a complete fucking prick. He was supposed to be the actual founding king of Lucis, but because his girlfriend decided to, because Arden's girlfriend decided to reveal to his brother Somnus that Arden was supposed to be the chosen king, Somnus, being a backstabbing sack of garbage, decided he was going to backstab his brother, and that betrayal, combined with the loss of said love, kind of messed up his mind to the point where he kind of became insane. Then the gods cursed him with immortality, which was just such a loverly idea. And then we got the Arden that we are now playing as. With the actual fall of Insomnia not being the first time we have fought, Arden has attacked Insomnia. Well, I do go into a berserker mode, so...
All hail the Almighty!
God, that camera's garbage. Holy crap. Alright, so that's another Guardian taken care of.
Almost done. How does it look?
Quite promising. We should be able to break through the barrier with a well-timed assault. You ought to evacuate lest you get caught in the crossfire.
Yes, but there's something I must attend to first. I've got a king to kill.
What? That wasn't part of the plan.
I finished my work. Now it's time to play.
But we...
No, Barnes. You just stick to your plan and keep the boys in black busy for me. Now, off to see His Majesty who lives in the house that Somnus built.
What's the situation? Unfavorable. The target has been destroying all the wall amplifiers. Who is he? We can't identify him. He's a skilled combatant, and he seems to have the Infernian under his control. I fear we must prepare for the worst, Your Majesty.
So I could keep going with this, but I think I've seen enough of this to be like, yeah, no, let's just get going.
Time to head back down.
Defend the city at all costs! Don't let him escape!
He says I want to escape.
Confirmed sighting of multiple Imperial dreadnoughts outside the wall. So it was the Empire after all. We can't afford to lose. Attention, first wave personnel. Prepare for deployment.
Think you can kill me? I'd love to see you try. Enjoy. This is going to hurt. Whoops.
Yeah, I admit I'm not impressed with this DLC either. It's got some interesting implications, but honestly, I gotta be honest with you. The whole my brother betrayed me and the gods cursed me thing really just disappoints me. Disappoints me with his origin story. And the gameplay's been kind of weak, in my opinion. I have not really felt the power of armor in this one. I mean, I kind of did in Chapter 1, when it tutorialized what happens if I let my HP hit 0, but even then, it's like, So, honestly, I think it's just, no. The presentation got turned up a bit. I'll give it that. But I don't know. So there's just something inherently like about this DLC, and it's kind of which is kind of fitting because the whole game's been kind of there's good and there's bad. So. But at this point, the reason why I'm just trying to go through these and mulch these fucking dipshits is so I can just move on to the final boss of the DLC. Oh my god, what the fuck? Fuck, game. I get that this makes sense in story, but fuck this shit. Boring and repetitive. Only helped by the fact that it's letting me demonify several enemies at once every so often.
Take this!
And I'm honestly just going for the demonify to just get it over with. Of course, why not fight the Guardians again? So, yeah. I'm with you, Raptor. This is not impressive. This is boring. This is literally just repeating the same battle I fought just before, or the path here opened up. That's not good.
This is going to hurt.
Are we clear to infiltrate?
But of course. Make yourselves at home. I have some other business to attend to, so I'll leave you to yours.
Alright. Now, how the hell do I get in there? I guess I can save. Might as well. I'll admit, there's something just amusing about Arden just sitting on a bench reading a magazine.
Oh my, what big walls you have! All the better to look down upon his enslaved subjects from. Time to call in a favor with the king, and have him summon my beloved brother.
Something wrong, officer?
Ah, you must be His Majesty.
I'm pleased to make your acquaintance. Why are you here?
Why, for you.
The Royal Arms. Who are you?
You ought to know, being a man of royal blood yourself.
Adagium.
In the flesh. Here to bring the bloodline of Lucis to an end.
Take this! Give me Adagium. On my honor as king, I will vanquish you.
Oh dear. What an awful thing to say to your own such power. Yes. I'm afraid that trait seems to have skipped a generation or two.
This monster must be contained. He's too dangerous. He must be stopped.
Must I? Really? By whom, may I ask? What a shame. I expected more from a legendary king of Lucis.
Well, I would certainly hate to disappoint. No quarter for you.
It's over!
Not bad. This is going to hurt. Are you all right? You're beginning to look the worse for wear.
Once I've sent you away from
So confident and yet so misguided.
This is just too easy of a fight. Unbelievable. When I was fighting Arden, it was cathartic, but this is pathetic. I had more trouble with the Guardians.
I think not.
Try this! It's over!
I swore to protect my people.
mission's just begun. Summon the old wall.
How do you know about that?
I've heard the souls of kings reside within those statues. Of course, that's only hearsay. Why not summon the wall so we can see for ourselves? What I wouldn't give for a chance to speak with the Founder King himself. Come out, Somnus! The longer you wait, the longer he'll suffer! Huh? Is he dead? Oh dear. Perhaps I don't know my own strength.
I'm pretty sure he's just unconscious because,
well,
again,
I'm waiting.
And because, I mean, that's Noctis's dad, so, yeah.
Brother.
Somnus. Haven't seen you for years.
You're no match.
And whose fault do you think that is? Who could have exiled me as a monster and erased me from the face of history?
You tainted, unfit to sit the throne. Please, brother, return to the darkness whence you came.
Now? But I'm having so much fun! To think I get the pleasure of killing you myself. Let the game begin.
This is no beginning.
Oops.
Only the end.
What's wrong, dear brother? Too afraid to put down your expensive toy and come face me yourself?
This is preposterous. How could one so impure possess such power?
Perish!
I was right to have sealed you away. You truly are a monster, brother.
Don't be facetious. The only monster here is you.
And you realize he wouldn't have been a monster had you not stabbed him in the back, right? You ever heard of a self-fulfilling prophecy, Somnus?
This ends now! The gods blessed you as their chosen. The people adored you as their savior. I was neither powerful nor popular. Just envious, perhaps.
Perhaps. Don't make me laugh.
I yearned desperately to be special, yet I had nothing to set me apart. Nothing at all.
Until you stole it from me. You ripped it from my arms.
Now cut you down! When I first donned the crown and put on the ring, When I first received my calling, I understood that the demons could not be allowed to rule the nation. That a sinner could not be allowed to sit the throne!
Lies, fairy tales, and fallacies. All of it!
On guard.
This wretched nation to the ground.
Brother.
What I did to you was unforgivable. But I did it for the future of our kingdom, of our people.
A small sacrifice for the good of society. How noble.
Our line has done everything in our power to protect our people, just as the gods bade. I was merely fulfilling my calling.
And here I thought I was the Blessed One, but it was you all along.
I dare not ask your forgiveness. I do ask your understanding.
What? You took everything from me. Everything. And you ask my understanding?
I pray your soul find repose, brother.
Oh. Never mind, this is where he gets cursed with it. Because of his transgression.
All my honors is to blame Keeper Bahamut. I shall not let thee become a slayer of kings.
Why? Why do the gods deny me my revenge?
Because thou hast been chosen to serve a different purpose. To spread darkness throughout the world is thy true calling.
Darkness?
Soon, the true king will be born unto Lucis. He shall lead the people as their beacon of hope, and drive away the darkness. In turn, thou shalt be his sacrifice, the limitless shadow that ushers in the light.
Why must I continue to suffer? Have I not already sacrificed enough?
The true king awakens, summoning the power of his forebears. He shall, at last, relieve thee of thy suffering. Then, the line of Lucis shall come to an end, and the revenge thou seekest shall finally be found. So it is ordained, and so shall it be.
You say I am not the savior of man, but his sacrificial lamb, and that I live only to die by the hand of the heir to an ill-gotten throne. That is the fate the gods have chosen to bestow upon me!
The very same. Defy thy destiny if thou dare, but know that it will grant thee a life of darkness unending, devoid of death's reprieve. What say thee, Adagium?
Another choice. And it's pointless, so whatever.
Loath though I am to serve the shadows and surrender to the scion of a usurper, so long as it brings the royal bloodline to an end. So long as I get my revenge, I will submit.
As thou shouldst, the fate bestowed upon a man cannot be changed. Now go, fulfill thy calling.
Did you two know about this? That I was meant to serve as some sacrifice? Did you keep this from me, Era? What about you, dear brother? Did you know? Answer me! Am I alive? Oh, does it matter? Perhaps not.
Hi, Neko. Sorry, I was right in the middle of something there.
Nothing matters. None of it. Not the blessed gods above, nor the accursed kings below. To hell with them all.
So, yeah, I'm not a fan of the Arden DLC. So, I'm just going to give it a negative. Gameplay-wise, I'm going to give it a wash. It's whatever. It's fine, but it's not great. So, I'm just going to leave it alone. But that is it. That is all of FF15 done. So, I'm going to AFK for a bio break, and then we'll audit this sucker. And hope my computer doesn't overheat in the meantime. Be right back. Okay. So, let's go ahead and start with, as ever, the Do I Agree With list. Let's do this. So, we're going to start with the story. A positives, as ever. Okay. So, Ray Chase. He gave a positive to Ray Chase's performance, which also was a positive to... Darren DePaul as Arden. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to go ahead and agree with that. Because Ray Chase actually does own Noctis, the role of Noctis. And Darren DePaul as Arden did make Ig Arden more interesting. Oh, one more here.
I'm afraid you're out of luck.
Off my chair, Jester. The king sits there.
So, yeah, if you were to view these in the middle of it, it would be just before the final battle. So, there we go. All right. Close that. There we go. New information on the data log. Hug acquired Arden's ensemble for Noctis and unlocked the Kingly Clash. Actually, I suppose we should check the Kingly Clash, shouldn't we? Spar against the Chosen King and experience the true thrill of combat. Well, let's try this out. Oh, before we finish auditing this sucker, then.
The once helpless and hapless prince. Is he now ready to claim his crown? Don't let us down.
So is this just the same, but we're playing as Arden? That's what this looks like.
Let the games begin.
No. Now they end.
Oh, it is. Alright.
Over here.
A king at last! The 10 years, a king in name alone. I'm truly disappointed. Can't you do any better than that? 10 years and nothing to show for it.
Get a kick out of this!
Close your eyes. Forevermore.
I lost. Oh, well. No, I meant to... Oh, fuck these the delay on these controls. God damn it.
The begin.
No. Now they end.
No, we're done. We're done. Enough of that. Alright, let's continue this audit. Alright. Several areas being well designed, getting across a lot of flavor lore. I don't feel that, if I'm honest. Altissa, I did give a positive to Altissa, yeah. Good flavor lore throughout. Wasn't that NPC chatter? Yes, I gave a triple positive for NPC chatter, so that can be all the flavor lore stuff. The dynamic with the main group. Nah. I mean, it's fine, but it's not exactly what I call, separate positive worthy. Dialogue I did give. The Titan encounter? I don't know. I didn't feel like there was a lot of epicness or that great of foreshadowing or the spectacle or anything. Same with the Leviathan fight. I honestly just feel like the Leviathan stuff is more stupid in comparison. I will give music direction though. That actually is something I'll go ahead and I'll say. So, music direction, positive. Alright. So Ignis's blindness. The Lore Runner and I completely disagree on this one. He feels that Ignis's blindness is one of the better character beats in the game and across JRPGs in general. I disagree. Ignis is Ignis's blindness is just an excuse for Gladio to continue to be a dick, and then for us to have a section of the game where you're literally fucking berated constantly for wanting to get on with it. Fuck that shit. Fuck Ignis needing to be blind. I need to get across this fucking fake drama bullshit. I'm in the complete opposite camp. Yeah, I absolutely hate Ignis's blindness. Substance and strength of the story elements and character connections between Ignis, Ravus, and Ardyn in the Ignis DLC. Disagree entirely because I fucking hate Ravus, and I don't know, the connection points between the three of them just feel kind of tepid at best, if I'm honest. So, blech, you know? Substantial and actual consequence to Ignis's blindness and people's reactions to it. Well, actually, to be honest with you, that's consequence storytelling, and it is more present as in more than just that. I still say, hey, that Ignis's blindness is stupid, but I'll give the consequence storytelling. Positive. I'll give it. Reluctantly, but I will give it. The banter, Noctis, Prompto, Ignis, Ardyn, the final cutscene with the final campfire. Okay, yeah, actually, you know what? I will give him that. The final campfire is honestly nice. The flavor of the field trip and camping with light music, cooking, photos, etc. I'm just meh on that. Animations. Did I give an animations positive? Because I actually do think the animations are fine for the most part. Yeah, let's give an animations positive, because actually there are some good animations. Not enough for multiple positives, but definitely for one. Let's see. Especially for the main 5, blech. Yeah. Animations is only 1. I don't care. I think the animations are just not that impressive. Okay, so there's 3 for that. Camera work. I disagree. I think the camera work sucks in a lot of cutscenes. Did I give a negative for it? the in-engine scenes have really bad camera work, in my opinion. Dude edge usage I gave, gameplay story integration I gave, localization I gave, NPC set dressing. I gave it negative for Lim Lim effect, because I legitimately find it to be bad. I'll give storyboarding. There is actually well, actually no. Didn't I give a negative for storyboarding, or was it just the story sequencing I said was bad? Let's see. Pacing, story sequencing. Yeah, it was story sequencing that I think is bad. But storyboarding I'll give you. So there we go. Alright, next, the story negatives now. Oh. Oh, he has 15 of them to go through, so here we go. Negative for the main plot. Yeah, honestly, yeah. The main plot is weak sauce and badly presented. And I really need to get a new keyboard, because Jesus. The world building. I gave 2 negatives for the world building because it is that bad. The initial flash forward to Ifrit. Yeah, let's give a negative for the flash forward. Because I have given Trails shit for this. I shouldn't give 15 a pass on that. The Scar Scourge being badly realized. Weakest point of the entire story for him. Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, is everything done falling now? God damn it. Ugh. Anyways. Let's see. Absence of information on ancillary resources. That sounds like a negative for... Okay. I need to pull up my FF13 review for this. Yeah, that's my point. That's my question. Are we done falling right now? Because Jesus. Okay. Oh my god. Good. My click was not to bring up your subscription has ended shit. Oh my god. Okay. So, I need to get into the story negatives here. Let's see. Animations, plot being dog shit, the writing. Yeah. Alright. So yeah, we'll give a negative for that. The movie cutscene, I've already bitched about that. The position of recovering the regalia. I'm just gonna give a padding negative. In fact, I'm going to give a double. And the recovering the regalia mission is a prime example of that. My opinion. I'm not going to give a separate negative for it, but yeah. Luna Freya, yeah, I gave a negative for her. I gave a triple negative to Gladios because seriously, fuck him. Logic gaps in the finale. Yeah, let's give a plot contrivances negative. Because it's in more than... It is in more than just the frickin' end. And there are a lot of plot contrivances in this game. The sudden switch flip of Arden becoming evil. Except I felt like he was evil the whole time, so I don't know what the hell he's talking about there. Interesting. Several pretty lacking areas where the near total lack of proper doodad utilization is awful. Notably the dungeons. I honestly don't ever care that much about doodads in the dungeons. Engines. So I'm just gonna say Bluck. Internal continuity. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say internal continuity is garbage in this game. So I'm going to say 2 negatives for internal continuity, because it is really bad at times. And then his final one is about the story sequencing, which I have already given 2 negatives for. I stand behind that, for the record. Gameplay positives. He has literally only got 12. Let's go through them. Cooking. Did I give? Let's see. Cooking. Yes, cooking is there. The teamwork techniques, meh. The variety of different gameplay mechanics for the DLCs. Yeah, actually, let's give a general gameplay variety when it comes to the DLCs. The gameplay in Ignis' episode, fuck that. Consequences of story permanently altering gameplay. That's just gameplay story integration. I'm going to leave that. The way encounters are presented as avoidable or encounterable helps the overall encounter rate substantially. I disagree with that completely. Legitimately good enemy variety. Okay, you know what? I'll give you that one. There is some good enemy variety in here. So let's make sure I didn't give that already. I did not. Okay. So let's go ahead and give enemy variety. Good enemy variety. I will give him that. Good enemy variety. Okay. Anti-grind in its leveling. Meh. I'm not a fan of how they approach leveling in this one, so I'm just going to say wash. Good HUD, along with mod support. Mod support is usually something that I just kind of defer to lore on more than with me, but yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll if it'll add to it, so screw it. I'll give a mod support, and I have given a positive 2. Well, you know what? No. Actually, we're playing the Xbox version, so that can't be... I can't say mod support. Never mind. And then music and save system we have both given. On to the gameplay negatives now, and he is given 20. Alright, let's see what we got here. Here, as I scroll down to my gameplay negatives. Let's see. Easily, accidentally, and permanently skippable conversations. Yeah. The Luminous engine and its many, many issues. Again, that is not something I am kind of comfortable saying, because I don't think this is as bad of an engine, to be honest with you, but shrug. The Titan fight I've given, invisible walls. Hulls. Oh, yeah. No, invisible walls do need to go ahead and... So, yeah. Visible walls negative. Gameplay elements of the summons. I've said that. Forced stealth section with binary difficulty. You know what's funny is I didn't have... Well, okay, I guess there is that one mission where you're tailing the dude. Where is that, though? Mandatory thing. That's on the way to Ramuth. We'll put it here because that is when you're getting the Regalia back. So yeah, I'll agree with the forced stealth section. Time-sensitive events to progress, which require you to find a campfire and wait. I didn't run into that, weirdly enough. Huh. I literally didn't run into that. I don't know. I guess because most of the time I had a inn like right there to just progress it, so I have no idea. Altissa being a disappointment gameplay wise. Meh. The Leviathan fight being boring. I actually honestly kind of liked the Leviathan fight, but you know. So yeah, I'm gonna say wash to that. The Prompto DLC, we've already discussed that, including the final boss of the Prompto DLC. The final boss fight with Arden being boring. Oh, that's that one. Never mind. The Hell Sponge problems. Honestly, I didn't find there to be enemies to have too much HP. I really didn't. I think I said the trash has too much HP. Yeah, I gave a triple negative for trash having too much HP, but not the bosses, so shrug. There. Padding in terms of gameplay. Yes. Yeah, there is some really bad padding in this one. Because the more I'm thinking about it, the more I'm just like, yeah, this game is padded to hell and back. Really bad. So, yeah. What else do we got here? Okay, so he's got an aggregate here. The map and menu. You know what? Yeah, I'll agree. The interface is pretty bad. Too many aspects of travel is irritating. Yeah. The requirement of having to pay for gas is... Honestly, that never bugged me. That literally never bugged me. The paying for gas thing. So, no. The Zelda Roll Syndrome. I didn't really have to bother with that, so shrug. But I will agree the interface is absolute. It is pretty bad. So, yeah, actually, I've changed my mind on the interface, because the more I think about it, the more I'm like, the interface sucks. So we'll put it here. Okay. Audio spam, I'm going to say no to. I think we're okay with audio. I think I'm fine with the audio spam not being something that plagues me. The optional hunts, the intro failing, meh, and the outro, being a double negative. So, alright. So let's update the HUD. Now that I've gone through the complete do I agree with list. So, for story, that leaves us with 51 positives going into the second half of the audit, and 43 negatives. Damn. I didn't think we'd be adding an entire 10 negatives to that, but there it is. Gameplay did jump up. Didn't increase at all, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1. It increased by 1. And negatives, unfortunately, did go up. And we are at 64 negatives. 2, 4. So, that is where we are at going into the final stage of the audit. So here we are. Let's pull up the audit spreadsheet and end. Alright. Now if Lore's spreadsheet could just finish loading, that would be lovely. Alright, animations we've given. Atmosphere and tone. You know what? I actually think we'll go ahead and give a good use of atmosphere and tone. Because even when it kind of left turns into crazy, I do think the atmosphere and tone work really well. In the spots where it is. Babylon 5 effect. No, I'm just gonna leave Babylon 5 effect alone. Background lore, we've said our piece. Banter, we've said our piece. Branching narrative, brickwork, camera work, characters, cutscenes, consequence storytelling, cutscene incompetence. I'm gonna say no for the most part, because there was almost every time there was reasons for characters to not just immediately jump up and stop something that was happening. So dialogue, doodads, empty text. No, I think the empty text is fine. It isn't really there. External continuity? No. Oh, because again, divorced itself from the Crystal Phalanx saga, so we're good. Fake drama. I mean, all of that is Gladio, so we'll stick with his whole thing. Foreshadowing. I felt like there wasn't really much good foreshadowing here. Humor, not really. Integration and segregation, centerpiece. Internal continuity was centerpiece. Intro, lighting, localization, moments, music direction, emblem effect, outro, pacing, padding, plot. Primary optional Princess Peach sections, which there were none. This game really could have used some Princess Peach sections. Sound design, sprite work, story sequencing, storyboarding, storytelling mechanics, themes, visual continuity. You know what? Actually, I think I am going to give a negative for themes, now that I'm thinking about it. I should give a negative for themes, because the use of theme is just bad. And I'll note that that's thanks to episode Arden, that the use of themes is just ugh. Visual continuity, visual storytelling, voice acting, voice direction, world building, and the writing. The writing, I'm going to say wash too, overall. Alright. That's it. So I believe that was just adding one... Well, it added one positive and one negative to the story. So, if I'm reading this right, that is 52 positives and 44 negatives, and I am right. So, that is where the story's ending. A +8. That sounds about right. That does sound about right. Alright. Alright, time for the gameplay now. All roads lead to Rome. Meh. Animations. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I'm just going to go ahead and say it. I don't think the animations are very good. I like the spell effects, but the animations are just, ugh. Audio spam, not giving. Alternate leveling mechanics. Backtracking. Okay, the backtracking actually wasn't that bad, so I'm going to leave that alone. Bestiary I gave. Bosses, bugs, builds, camera, cheats. There were no built-in cheats. Choices, co-op. Controls I hated. Core combat was okay. Core mechanics, cosmetics, crafting, crashes. We didn't really have any crashes, so that was good. Difficulty options, I'm leaving alone. The only real difference between normal and easy, really, is that on easy, the enemy AI is a little different in that, so, yeah. Encounter rate encounters, enemy AI, enemy variety, fast travel. I gotcha. Nah. Graphics, grind, guidance, and flow of exploration. You know what? Yeah, -2 exploration. It's pretty bad. Bad flow of exploration. Hubs, HUD, hyperbeam / hyperfail, integration and segregation, itemization, late game, level scaling, log, map, minimap, mid game, emission checkpoints, and smart supports, music, new game plus, options, overall design, pacing, padding, penalty for failure, quality of life, replayability. Wash. I have no desire to replay FF15 again, and I don't feel like it encourages that. Not really. Save system, respec, seconds and minutes, secondary song, strategic layers, starting options, terrain, trash design, tutorialization, unintentional skipping, unskippable cutscenes, viscerality. I hate to do it, but negative to viscerality. Unless I already gave. So let's double check that. I did not. So yes, I am going to go ahead and give a negative for viscerality. Okay. Especially considering I'm supposed to be wielding awesome power, it feels like I'm cutting my enemies with a fucking butter knife, even with the royal arms. So, whoa, redo. What? Oh, come on. There we go. All right. What else do we got? So, visual continuity, visual distinction, walkthroughitis, Yoshi drums. Alright. Meh. Just meh on all that. Alright, so, at the end of the day, we are sitting with the gameplay not moving, and the gameplay positives not moving, and the gameplay negatives going up to 66. Meaning that we are ending with 59 gameplay positives and 66 gameplay negatives. This means that our final score, or for FF15, in its entirety, is +8 to story, and -7 to gameplay. I stand behind that. I do think this is still a better game than 13-2, and obviously better than the rest of the Crystal Failless saga. But I don't think FF15 is a very good game. I don't. And this playthrough has just helped me cement my opinion on this one. FF15 is okay. I'm glad I played through it. I'm glad we got it. But I honestly feel like it could have been a lot better. And that is the problem with it. I don't hate FF15, but I also don't love FF15. And honestly, it is just okay. There's nothing here to really get that angry about, but there's nothing here for me to excite me. And I know I'm going to get flack for this, but I'm sorry. This one just did not stand tall. It failed to stand tall, in my opinion. It tripped. Like I said, I don't hate FF15. I don't. But I don't love FF15 either. FF15 is... it's there. It's fine. It's serviceable. But I kind of wish the developers had gotten more time for things to cook. I wish we could have just completely rewrote the entire thing of this story to divorce it from all of the elements of the Crystal Failless saga. Because, as I said, there's still that fucking residue. The deities being dicks thing is being the primary example of that. The whole motivation of the villain is the gods fucked me over because they're fucking dickish dickheads. They made my brother look like a fucking asshole, like he's being a fucking asshole to me, because my fate was always to be the asshole, and that sucks. That rips all of Arden's agency out of his hand, and that just angers me in every conceivable way. Now, the big question is, do I want to stream anything? And just risk my computer doing the thing in the middle of a run? The answer is no. No, I really don't want to risk that. So this is where we're going to end for the week. I know this one was a bit of a short one, but I wanted to just finish this off. And like I said, I've been having computer problems. If I wasn't having computer problems, we'd easily go ahead and just stream a brand new game today. And just to kind of tide things over. But as it sits, I can't risk it with this computer. I've got to go I am going to have to try and deal with that, which probably means I'm going to be buying yet another CPU cooler. At least I'll have somebody who knows what the fuck they're doing to help me install it. And I'll also have and I will also do a better CPU cooler rather than just the cheap, $20 ones, $20 one I got off of Amazon. So, regardless, that's going to do it for this week. Monday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, hopefully with a CPU that's not going to a computer that's not going to fuck me over. We'll be back, and we'll start up Monster Hunter Stories 1 at long last. But before, yeah. I suppose I should also plug in the numbers while we're here, real quick. And I should go ahead and plug in the numbers while we're here real quick. So, let's see, what did I say? It was... also, I should check what session this is. Oh, jeez. I'm just risking everything right now. This is session 7. Okay. Okay, that's what I needed to know. Session 7, no cheats. It's plus 8. And down here is minus 7. Well, you know what? I don't really need to do this all on screen, so I'll do this off screen. So like I said, Monday, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, I'll be back. Hopefully with some better computer parts that won't screw me over. And we'll go from there. Until next time, Blue Wolf Alex of the Lore Walker signing out. Have a good one. See you later.